Hi.
We're the Rockefeller representatives.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Wood. I'll be talking about Jay-Z's background as well as his values. Sean Corey Carter was born December 4th, 1969. He is one of the most financially successful hip-hop artists and entrepreneurs in America. In 2012, Forbes estimated Carter's net worth at nearly $500 million. He has sold approximately 50 million albums worldwide while receiving 17 Grammy Awards for his musical work and numerous additional nominations. Consistently ranked as one of the greatest rappers of all time, he was ranked #1 by MTV in their list of the greatest MCs of all time. Two of his albums, Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint, are considered landmarks in the genre, with both of them being ranked in Rolling Stone magazine's list of 500 greatest albums of all time. As an artist, he holds the record for most #1 albums by a solo artist on the Billboard 200 with 12. Jay-Z also has had 4 #1 albums on the Billboard Hot 100, one as lead artist. On December 11, 2009, Jay-Z was ranked as the 10th most successful artist of the 2000s by Billboard and ranked as the 5th top solo male artist. He was also ranked the 88th greatest artist of all time by Rolling Stone. He married R&B singer Beyonce Knowles in 2008. They have one daughter named Blue Ivy Carter, born January 2012. As far as Jay-Z's values go, he believes that in order to be successful, you have to know yourself. You have to be able to take responsibility. You have to be able to create a vision, make a plan, put in work. And what he means by put in work is in order to be successful, you have to work hard. You have to do everything in your power.
Hi, my name is Tamisha Davis, and I'll be talking to you about Jay-Z's motivations. Like many other rap artists, you would think that Jay-Z would only be striving for money, cars, and women, but as a different breed of an entrepreneur, Jay-Z's motivation has roots in other things. In a song called So Ambitious by Jay-Z and Pharrell, Jay-Z says, "The motivation for me was them telling me what I could not be." Throughout his song, he talks about how his friends, teachers, and even family members told him how successful he would never be with the things he would try to do, and in the end, he proved them all wrong. He motivates himself in ways that other rap artists do not, by not only producing great albums, but by creating a name for himself outside of his label, Rockefeller Records. Commitment, discipline, focus, and concentration are not his strong points. However, his lack of commitment to just one thing and concentration on a single task has helped him be a part of all the things he is today. As an ultimate optimist, he has big dreams, aspirations, and hopes for the future and is usually engaged in pursuing a far-off goal. Jay-Z has a great deal of faith and trust in life, and failures do not crush his spirit. Once he gets knocked down, his resiliency is brought to light and a new project is created. Not only does he have motivation to make a name for himself, he also has the motivation to make a name for the artists that belong to his label or even artists that he is featured with. No matter what your preferred genre of music, Jay-Z is a household name. Whether it be from music, clothes, or other countless investments, Jay-Z has made a name for himself and those he surrounds himself with. At the start of his career, Jay-Z's motivation may have only been to be known as one of the best rap artists. With enough money for multiple lifetimes, he can hang up his rap career and focus on being a father to his new child, Blue Ivy. Like most fathers, he strives to give his child the best life possible, and he aids in this by building his wife Beyonce's career even more. As time progressed, Jay-Z's motivation transitioned from being about him to building up those in his record label family and his true family, while still keeping the name for himself.
Hi, my name is Jamal Williams, and I'm going to talk about Jay-Z and empowerment. Jay-Z is like no other rapper who is currently in the rap game. The reason why he's one of the best in the rap industry is because of his work ethic. Jay-Z said, "I'm far from being a god, but I work goddamn hard." That quote right there just shows how hard he works at his craft and at being the best. In his eyes, there's no time to sleep because he doesn't want to waste time. He just wants to make money and be successful. And what helps him make so much money is how he empowers the people who are surrounded by him. J. Cole is signed to Jay-Z's Roc Nation label. He's only 24 years old, but he's one of the next big things in the rap industry. People say he's only doing so well because of the hype about being signed to Roc Nation, but his success really comes from Jay-Z giving him his freedom to write his music. He doesn't have Jay-Z breathing down his back, telling him what to do and how to do it. He just makes his tracks the way he wants to. Jay-Z trusts J. Cole to produce hits in the studio, and that's exactly what he's doing. J. Cole has produced multiple amazing mixtapes, and he sold over 200,000 copies of his album the first week of its release. J. Cole is blowing up the rap industry solely because of the fact that Jay-Z gave him the power and the opportunity to be successful. J. Cole's success is making Jay-Z's money, and Jay-Z is just giving him a chance to make his dream come true. Jay-Z is not only making money off of other people, he also puts in a lot of work himself. Jay-Z himself produced many #1 albums, and his most recent album, Watch the Throne, was a classic. It released in August of 2011, and 11 months later, it sold over 1 million copies, and within its first week, 43,000 copies were sold. Jay-Z was able to sell so many copies of the CD because he set high goals for himself. Every rapper sets high goals for themselves, but what makes Jay-Z so unique is that he overcame poverty and stayed positive. He had courage, amazing work ethics, and he had his mindset on achieving his dream. Jay-Z had a dream, and he chased it. The release of Watch the Throne had lyrics that people who do not have the best quality lifestyle could relate to. Certain songs on the album had lyrics that would basically tell people that it was possible to make it. It's like Jay-Z was saying, I made it, and so can you. And that little mental push to do something is empowering people to do something with their lives.
Hi, I'm Brittany Brown, and I'm here to talk to you about Jay-Z as a leader. Jay-Z says his first technique as a leader was becoming a sponge, listening and not saying. He was influenced greatly by Def Jam founder Russell Simmons. Jay-Z is a resonant leader. Resonant is socially and emotionally intelligent, visionary people who lead and manage in ways that help others. He has resonant power because people respect him and admire his personal characteristics and accomplishments. Jay-Z has mastered the 5 components of competencies. His motivations were beyond just the success of his music and went to become an influential name in multiple industries: music, clothing, and sports. He's a storyteller, so his traits from being a rapper translated into his other businesses. He can create a story for his brands that people can relate to. His self-concept is deeply rooted in his values. His values are staying true to himself and his vision, and not being afraid to take chances or risks. The most important factor in his success is probably his knowledge. Coming from the streets, he learned what it meant to hustle, which as his rap career and eventually his record label and clothing line became successful, translated to working hard and nonstop. In his words, you can't sleep, one eye open for real and forever. And finally, his skills. His skills are writing and rapping and being the voice of millions. If he wasn't able to rap and relate to others, he probably wouldn't be in the position he is today.
Hi, my name is Tyler Santorum. I'm here to present to you how Jay-Z used a diverse culture to expand his brand. Demographics are changing the business world. By 2016, 68.3% of the labor force is going to be controlled by people of color or by women. This means that companies need to have a diverse culture to be successful in what they're doing. This means that diversity is a must-have in the business world. Jay-Z started as a rapper, and that's how he became famous. He was rapping about the struggles in life, and that's how he gained the fan base from that. But from there, he used his fame and his wealth to expand his brand. By expanding his brand, he created high-end restaurants, exclusive clubs, boutique hotels, and a basketball team. This all started to appeal to a larger class. This put him at boardrooms, CEOs, and the upper class. So he now identifies with the upper class and the lower class. But Jay-Z is not just a rapper or a businessman. He's also a father and a husband. So he goes on to daytime television shows like Ellen and Oprah with large female followings. And he talks about his marriage and raising a daughter and all of this. And that helps him, again, grow his culture and become super successful. He's also has a huge political influence in America. He helped President Obama gain his presidency twice with his campaigning and concerts like Made in America, which was in Philadelphia. The mayor of New York also referred to Jay-Z as the ultimate New Yorker. There was also a concert that Jay-Z did with Bono where Bono introduced him to a bunch of German fans as the mayor of New York. This shows that Jay-Z has a culture of following in not only America and not only with one sort of demographic. He has all different demographics and all over the world, and that is why he's so successful, and that's why he's going to continue to be so successful.
I'm Megan Baldwin, and I'm going to continue to talk about Jay-Z as an entrepreneur. Jay-Z has co-founded Rockaware with Damon Dash. It is a clothing and accessory brand for all men, women, and children. In 2006, Jay-Z had a fallout with Dash and took full control of the line. The following year, Jay-Z sold all the rights to Rockaware to Iconic's brand group for $204 million. He continues, though, to oversee the marketing, licensing, and product development through the company. Jay-Z also is co-owner of the 4040 nightclub, which is an upscale sports bar that was started in New York City and expanded to Atlantic City and other cities like Chicago. Also, Jay-Z has invested in Carol's Daughter, which is a beauty product brand that is for hair, nails, skin, and product. He's also part owner of the Brooklyn Nets basketball team, which recently, this past season, he convinced the team to move to Brooklyn instead of in New Jersey.